Hello, podcast listeners. We know podcasts are a great way to catch up on a program that you may have missed on KSJE, and it's provided as a free service of this radio station. But you know, KSJE is now listener supported, and so while you enjoy this podcast, we hope that you'll also take some time to join KSJE. Become a member today. It's quite easy to do. Just go to our website at ksje.com/support and pick the level of support that best matches your budget. Thanks again for listening. Here's your podcast. Joining me this morning to talk a little bit about their next theatrical production from Theater Ensemble Arts, or TEA. We have some of the cast and crew of their next production. Joey Herring is here. She is the director of this next production. Joey, good morning.
Good morning, Scott.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Good to see you, and thanks for coming in and bringing some of your actors with you this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And so let's talk a little bit about this show. And a little bit with the actors who are here as well. And, of course, Rebecca Krebbs is here. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Scott.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
You bet. And, of course, Chris Spinner is here as well. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. It is always great to be here.
Great. Great to see you all. And so all this talent in one room. It's amazing. So what is the next show, Joey Herring? Remind us of that.
It is August, Osage County by Tracy Letts.
Okay. And it'll be on stage April 21st, 22nd, 28th, 29th, and 30th.
Yep. 7:30 on the Fridays and Saturdays, and then a 2:30 matinee.
Got you. At the Tota Theater.
Yes, at the Tota.
Okay, because your last play was here at San Juan College that you did, Steel Magnolias, and now this one is moving back to the Tota Theater, and that's kind of exciting.
It's exciting. You know, we spent about 7 years doing our productions at the Tota, and then it was purchased by the city and the county, and now it's run by the city of Farmington, and underwent some renovations. So we're excited to be back in it. It is a small space. It wasn't really designed to be a theater per se.
It was a movie theater, not a stage, not a production theater, right? So yeah, but probably a little different than you remember it from the last time you all were there.
It is a little bit different. It still doesn't have any wing space.
Right.
Well, that and this set rather, is huge. Like
Big
it's
set.
a
Big set.
two-story set, and so like we're dealing with a slightly smaller stage, but then a huge set.
Okay.
And
So
a
that's-
huge cast.
Yeah, like how many is it?
13.
Yeah,
Wow.
So we're crammed. Like we're literally crammed. It's pretty fun.
Okay. So tell us, give us a little bit of the story behind this play. It's been a movie, and of course it was a book.
Well, it was a play. It was originally written in about 2007 by Tracy Letts as a play, and then in 2008 it went to Broadway and won the Pulitzer for drama and also a Tony Award for Play of the Year. Then it was made into a movie, I don't know, a few years ago. I haven't really watched the movie, but the play is about a family in Oklahoma whose father has disappeared, and there's the mother and then 3 daughters and their families that come in after the father's disappearance.
Gotcha. And so, Rebecca Krebbs, who are you playing in this?
My character is Ivy Weston, and she is the middle daughter in the family. She's really the only one who's kind of stuck close to the nest and feels I don't know if it's love or obligation to stay near her family. And so when this catastrophe happens, she's the first one on scene to deal with crisis.
Gotcha. Okay. Chris, what about your character?
So I play Bill, and I play the oldest daughter's husband, right? And they're estranged. He's basically kind of moved out and started seeing somebody who's like half his age, and he's decided to go to kind of return to Oklahoma with his estranged wife to kind of support her, but he really shouldn't be there, and he's not helping. And so there's some.
But he
drama
probably
in
doesn't realize that. Probably
he realizes it too late.
I see.
But I think he's trying to do the right thing, but he just needs to go. So,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. And Joey Herring, again, to direct this type of production with a big cast and these characters and everything else. I mean, how's it going so far?
It's going really well. The cast is excellent. We have some very seasoned people, and then we have some people that haven't been on stage in a while, so that's always fun to work with that difference in experience level. The The set is beautiful. It was designed by Bernard Coffey, the mastermind, and it's a big set. It's 2 stories, so it's just been working out really well.
Very good. Excellent. And again, I think that's great that you're back at the TOTA. The poster has a little disclaimer for mature audiences, so there's some mature themes in this play, or can be.
And language.
And language.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
And it's a black comedy. I guess I should tell you that it's a black comedy.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, I mean, I think when we talk about the plot, when we talk about the title, it kind of hides a lot of how piercing it is. And that I think every time we're reading it, somebody says, like, we draw from our own lives from it in terms of like how we struggle with relationships. I'll even say it, addiction and different things like that. And it's edgy. And the title doesn't tell you that. It's like really edgy, and so it's incredibly good. But you got to be prepared when going into it, and don't bring your elementary school kids.
Absolutely
Yeah.
not.
Okay. That's a good point. But great to be able to offer this in the community, and again to see you all back on stage and having a full season, of course, which I know we've talked about before. This is just the second of your performances for the season, right? You've got more in the works too, right?
Yes, we'll be doing Much Ado About Nothing at the end of August at Lions Wilderness.
Nice, very cool, and that'll be another great outdoor performance, right? So, at Lions Wilderness Park. So wonderful. The other cast members who are part of this, can you drop some names and just tell us a little bit of who else is in this production?
Well, let's see. We have Chris Overson as Beverly. Stephanie Poafabidi is Violet, his wife.
I'm putting you on the spot.
Rexy Hackus.
Yes, is
Right.
the other daughter, and then her boyfriend is Daniel West. We also have Dina Benali as Jonna, and
Amanda McCaleb
Yes.
is Barbara.
the oldest daughter,
Gotcha. Okay.
And her daughter,
right?
I can't remember
and
her name.
Alana. Alana is Amanda's biological daughter and also stage daughter.
Aha.
Right.
Okay. Very, very good. And does this play happen in modern day, or is it set in a certain time period?
It's set in 2007, so it's a very contemporary play.
Okay.
Has a lot of it's just very layered. There's a lot of depth to it. None of the characters are stereotypical. They're very complicated people struggling with some, internal issues, moral issues, spiritualistic issues. It's very deep. I think that's what Chris described it as.
And very real. Like
Yes.
it's just weird how like, whoa, this happened to me, or like like everybody's talking about that. So it's like it's real.
You think we'll see a bit of ourselves in some of these
Yes,
characters?
Oh, yeah.
absolutely. I'll cut you off.
Whether
on
you
that
like
one.
it or not.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Very good. And for the two of you actors, was this something that a play that you wanted to perform in, or a character that you really are embracing or wanted to be able to present on stage? Rebecca, what?
My background is dramatic theater, so this is just home for me. It's as dramatic as it gets. My character doesn't really inflict as much drama as receive and absorb. But that's also fun because I have to exercise an amount of restraint that's not my personal characteristic in real life.
Right. Acting.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
There
right.
you go.
Act
See?
as if.
That's right. Chris, what about for you?
I actually don't do much acting, so this has been like I've had to learn how to learn lines, which you think, oh, you just go and learn lines. Like no. This is like there's more method in learning the lines, and so I've been like having to recruit people in my spare time. Actually, originally I wanted to do this because the script is really amazing, and so I've had to shut down a lot of my life to kind of make this thing happen. And I actually wanted to originally play Beverly. But then Joey and my kids told me I couldn't play somebody 70, and so like I took this other part that is he's closer to my age and situation and all that kind of stuff, and that's actually been like it's been a kind of a surprise because of how fascinating he is.
Right.
And I get to go and like just cause trouble here and there, and it's just kind of fun.
I could see that maybe a little bit. I don't know. Typecasting? No.
No. You know what? Joey and I have
Yeah.
not had that conversation, but
Okay.
I feel a little
Gotcha. Joey, when you select actors for these parts, I mean, again, what types of things do you take in? I mean, age is one thing, I'm sure,
yeah.
right? But sometimes there's a little personality that maybe needs to be
Yes.
noticed, right?
And also because these people are related, they have to have some level of characteristic that you can say, okay, yes, those are sisters. But age, usually those types of things. And sometimes I sit there in auditions and I just manifest, please let somebody walk in the door that will fit this role. And usually it happens, so.
Right, right. Very good. Well, excellent. Well, it's coming up again, August, Osage County, on stage at the Tota Theater for mature audiences. Tickets, again, $12 for adults, and seniors and students get in for $10. And the tickets are available at the door or online?
They're available at the door. They're available on our Square site. If you just Google Theater Ensemble Square, it'll come up. We also have some posters around town that have the
QR code. You can scan it and buy your
Finding
ticket
us
right
on
there.
Facebook, like Theater Ensemble Arts, we have a link on there. And we did sell, the site is up and running. We sold our first ticket yesterday during rehearsal, so that was really
Hey, well, there you go. See? Well, that's perfect. Very good. Well, it's coming up. Again, the dates are April 21st, 22nd, 28th, and 29th at 7:30 p.m., April 30th at 2:30 p.m.
That's right. We hope to see you there, Scott.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you.
Great to have you here. My guest this morning from Theater Ensemble Arts on KSJE. Did you enjoy that podcast? We hope that you did. And if you did, share it with your friends. And if you really want to keep podcasts like this coming, please support KSJE. You can do it easily online at ksje.com.